Right guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through how I'm able to manage $1 million plus in funded capital. So the software or the website rather I like to use is called Social Trader Tools. Now you guys probably might have heard of it. It's a very famous copy trader. And what I like to do is I like to connect up all of my client accounts over here, as you can see. And then I can just take a trade on my own personal account or on one of these accounts, and it easily gets copied over to all of the others over here. So as you can currently see, we've got, if you come on over to the dashboard, we can see the balances of these accounts over here. So this client over here, he had a 50k account and we're currently up. This was a 500k account. This again is a 50k account, a 1k account, a 10k account, and a 300k account. Now the good thing about Social Trader Tools is the fact that when you do hover over on one of these icons over here, so let's say I want to look at the first client's account, you can press that icon over there and you can see all the details of what's going on over here with your charts. So you can see I'm currently up 6% on this client's account. He needs 8% to pass, so I've got him around 3k in profit. You can see the total balance is 53k, and you can go over the metrics over here and all the trades and everything. And you can go over the closed trades as well. You can see the executed sales on Euro USD with a 4 lot. You can see where I'm placing my stop loss and my take profits. It just gives you all the details you need to journal as well, and to just keep track of what's going on. So if we come on over here and look at another client's account, you can see again here, if we go down to the next one, this is a 500k account. Again, I'm up 0.56%, and the reason I've stopped trading for this client is because he is on a live 500k account, and so we're waiting for the first profit split so he can get his refund with the funding company, and then we can start really grinding this account and making multiple 6 figures. So that's why I just left his account as is, waiting for the payout split over there. And let's just go for the 300k as well, another big one. You can see I've just recently passed this client, made him 5.65%. He's also with my Forex funds. And again, you can go over the trade history. I've managed to do that in just one trade. So now if I was to show you guys the process of how to connect the account, what I like to do is I like to go on over to accounts. And once you've connected everyone's account over here, you can simply press add account to add another account over here. So you can just choose if it's a MetaTrader 4 or MT5. You can name it anything you want, just so you can keep track of what account this is. Now, if you're doing it for your personal accounts, you might have a FTMO account, so you can just write FTMO. You might have a MFF account, so you can just label it whatever you want. Then you can put your account number, and your account password has to be your login password for MT4. It cannot be your investor password, otherwise it won't work. Then you can easily select whatever broker you have and just add an account. Since I've already done that, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do with you guys is when you come on over to the copy trader. So now you come on over to trade copier. You then want to create a copier over here. So you can choose which account you want to be your main account. So let's just say I want the 300k account to be my main account, and I want that to get copied over to my 50k account. So now you have many different types of risk options. I like to keep with the risk multiplier by balance because I feel like it's the most simplest to understand. So what this means is, if I take a trade on this 300k account risking 1%, the multiplier will be 1. So on this 50k account, it will also be risking 1% of the balance. However, if I was to make this multiplier 2, this then means if I'm risking 1% on this account, the master account, it will risk 2% on the slave account because it's times in it by 2. That's the multiplier. So again, you can manage your risk as you like, and I usually like to keep copying existing trades as no, because I'm usually not setting any limits or anything, and it's just executions. Once you've done that, you can then press you've agreed to the terms and conditions and proceed. Now this is where you can start customizing your settings in the settings menu over here. So again, the general is as is. You can then go over to the risk settings like I've done. Now another key thing I like to do is making my slippage 5,000. And the reason is, when you're trading US 30, sometimes the copier trader can have a bit of a delay, and since there's a high pip count on US30, it may not execute your trade, and that has been very annoying for me in the past. So the way I've overcome it is by having a slippage of 5k and the max lot of 1k, because you're not able to place a higher lot than 1k on MT4. Not that I'm going anywhere near that, but it's just good for my peace of mind that I know that it's not going to be blocking out my trades if I've just had a max lot of 50, because sometimes, like I was dealing with a 500k account, you can be placing quite big lot sizes. So again, once you place 1,000, update that, then you can come over to your stops and limits. Now all this means is if you've placed a stop loss, for example, it will just copy it over to your slave account. However, if you do keep it at no, once your master account does close and it hits the stop loss, the slave account would automatically close as well. But I just like keeping these yeses because my clients can keep an eye on where I'm placing my stop losses and my take profits for their peace of mind as well. Now over here, you can also disable your symbols. So personally, I do not really mess around with these settings because I'm not really trying to disable any symbols over here, but this is an option that Social Trader Tools does offer as well. Now this is the second most important setting you would need, because when you have accounts linked to FTMO and you're trading on just a personal account, you need to understand that FTMO has US30.cash written next to it. So when you are doing US30 trades, for example, like I do, over here US30 is named as this, but since FTMO has a different name, it has US30.cash written next to it. So what you can do is you can tell Social Trader Tools that US30 is the same as US30 cash. But over here, since this client is with My Forex Funds, they keep it as the same ticker name, so there isn't really a need to map this. Now lastly, the other thing I like to go over is these email alerts. Now this is very annoying when you have these ticked over here, because you will get an email every single time a trade is open, and so I'm not trying to get several emails at once when I open a trade on a daily basis. Rather, the most important thing to me is when a trade is not executed. That's why I keep all of these ticked, so if any trade isn't executed, I can get an email and I'm aware of which account hasn't been executed on. So yeah guys, that's how I'm able to manage $1 million+ in funding with all of these prop firms, and able to manage it in a nice, neat, organized way as well. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and it was a bit informative. If you guys do have any other further suggestions on what other YouTube videos you'd like to see, please do be sure to drop it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time.